flyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja! Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Ready. Good.
All right, a lot of fans curious to see how this fight and this round will play out. For one, Alexandre Pantoja, he has been on the cusp of a UFC flyweight title shot for his entire UFC career. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, but when this man is healthy and able to compete, he's a real problem. Whether knocking out Matt Schnell or submitting Brandon Royval, this man can beat you every which way but sideways, and believes he has a favorable matchup with which to showcase his skills tonight. Pantoja going for the body kick there, but he misses. No setup whatsoever there. And there's the single. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find...
Guillotine attempt now, looks as though he's got the neck.
Oh, nice.
Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Pantoja is able to transition back to side control now. Good, solid strike on the ground.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Pantoja's in half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Pantoja's right back to the full mount. Ooh, going for a leg lock.
That is tight.
Oh, great submission defense. Both fighters get up now. That one connected. Both guys appeared to land there. Seconds to go here in round one. Overhand lands flush.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Leg kick lands, nicely done.
Another leg kick land. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
10 seconds to go in round one. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, respira, respira. Você tem que ir com calma, tá? You gotta slow it down. You gotta be calm, okay? You're being overly aggressive.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters.
How good was that judo toss? All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, and they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup. Got that submission locked up very tight. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, he's got his back now. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet. Oh, nice.
Johnson's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Johnson going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Pantoja gets back up again. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Pantoja's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Quase nocauteou ele essa vez, tá? Ele não quer mais lutar. Ele não quer mais estar nessa luta. He doesn't want to be in this fight anymore, okay? You just got to get...
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Ready.
Third round underway.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Pantoja. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Very fast leg kick lands for him. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks. On the shot. There you go, single leg.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnson. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their... Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine! Oh, man, that was slick.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle. Changing the position.
All right, side control now.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Let's go, work. 30 seconds left. You're doing great, that's it. Hey,
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Right hand is there over the top. Head kick attempt, it's blocked. Oh, he might get finished here. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. He's setting up a sub attempt.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Pantoja's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited. Watch the arm here. Arm is very tight.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Johnson. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Pantoja's in half guard. Nicely done. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Good work. Yeah, Page and Alexandre. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. It's got to change something.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Single leg takedown.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce. Oh, Darce choke, locked and loaded. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, this one could be over soon. Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Oh, big shots raining down. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to...
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pantoja. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 49-47, Pantoja. Judge 2 scores it, 7-47. And Judge 3 scores it, 7-47. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, champ, the finish does not materialize for either fighter here tonight. Both fought well, and both have to settle for a draw.
Yeah, you know, sometimes no one separates themselves, and that's what you get.